Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG time, BGT time, yeah, yeah. BGT time.
Check. I gotta. All right. Hey, what's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party, last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. It got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here. My nigga Fab's up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you got to bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tub myself. You know, once everybody gets out, you know, just being a lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. You know, doing what I do best. Oh, shit! Oh, did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Oh, got the camera!
Hey! What's good in your city, baby? It's good over here on my block, baby. Welcome to PGT time. Did y'all see that first clip? I told y'all need to be in the building when we start, even though I know I was a little late. I'm sorry. But y'all want to play that back one more again? We'll play that back one more again. Now, pay attention to the girl. My arrow was off a little bit. I was trying to put the arrow on there. It was a little off. You got to scoot over down. This Dawn. This is Dawn's second.
Fans.
This is your second, third time on?
It's my
second. Second time?
Yes.
No, this is the third time.
First
You
time
was
was
on
my
by
birthday.
myself. Then you came on recording.
I wasn't on.
Mm-hmm. That was the first show that
Okay.
you ever came on.
My age
So
is
this is
telling
the
on
third
me.
one. This is
So,
the third one.
I'll agree. It's my third time. 3 times a charm.
3 times a charm. She made it back, baby. She made it back. Well, it is fan takeover night, and my fan is here with me.
Yay.
Dawn. And if you are a friend of mine, you already know who Dawn is. I love Dawn. Dawn is a very, very special friend of mine, and she's just so sweet and so special to me. So let's run that first clip back again. Fire. Here we go.
Check. I gotta. All right. Hey, what's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party, last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. It got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here. My nigga Fab's up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you got to bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tub myself. You know, once everybody gets out, you know, just being a lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. You know, doing what I do best. Oh, shit! Oh, did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Oh, got the camera!
Man, I love Kevin Hart, man. I love Kevin Hart. He said, "Did the camera get that? Did the camera get that? Cut the camera! But he laughing the whole time.
Yes, he was.
But he laughing the whole time. But yeah, y'all, we Diddy bopping this week tonight. We are Diddy bopping tonight. But of course, we do got the show Regular Crime. I will not be dedicating my entire show to a celebrity, especially like Diddy. So we have other fish to fry. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get into our first topic for the night. I don't know if you all heard about it, but in Chicago, the Chi-Town, baby. Chi-Town, they had an incident there where a teen unalived. I'm trying to change some of my verbiage so that YouTube will say, hey, okay, I guess we'll give her a check this month. So he unalived his mom right in front of his dad and brother. Right in front of his dad and brother. Dad had to haul ass. Explicit language, and also allegedly. I gotta make sure I say allegedly tonight. Okay. We gotta say allegedly tonight because not just the Diddy story is allegedly, but baby, that mass shooting in Alabama, Birmingham, baby, this is all I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. This is one of the main reasons why we gotta say allegedly tonight. Because baby, I got stuff. Do you hear me? I got stuff. But we gonna get into it. Shout out to the podcast, The Family. I got some of the information from him. Great podcast. And make sure y'all check him out on YouTube. Please share this video. Share this video right now. Please make sure you check us out on Roku TV. Yes, we are live. We are live on Roku TV tonight. So make sure y'all check us out there. If you are just kicking it, laying down in your crib, holding your phone like this, but you have Roku TV. So go ahead and pull us up. Keep us on the phone now. Just in case you want to comment tonight, keep us on the phone. Also, make sure y'all check out my website, www.peachytime, and time is spelled with a Y.com. A lot of things on there from my nonprofit organization, 501c3, that is. Yes. We rolling with the big dogs. Okay. Yeah, we rolling with the big dogs. So make sure y'all go check out that website. Shout out to Fred. Baby. He did my he revamped. That's what I want to use. He revamped my website from Peachy Tea Time website to a nonprofit Peachy Tea Time website. Okay, so everything on there is nonprofit. So make sure y'all go check it out. Is that everything? I think that's no. We got one more thing before we get started. Baby, you don't want to miss this show come Wednesday. You do not want to miss this show come Wednesday. We do have a little clip to play during our commercial break. But make sure y'all tune in on Wednesday. This is the senior airman, Roger Forson, who the police officer came into his home. Well, he didn't even come in. He told him to open up the door and boom, he was gone. Then months later, she lose her second son. So she lost one son by the hands of the police and lost another son by the hands of the street. So make sure y'all tune in Wednesday. Tribute gonna be off the chain. So make sure y'all tune in. All right, y'all. Now let's get started with this show, baby, because we got a lot of clips to run through tonight. So let's get started with the teen. Hey, Carmen. How you doing, boo? Yeah, so let's get started, y'all. Teen who unalived his mama. Here we go.
Tonight, in the murder of a South Shore mother, her 17-year-old son is in custody and charged as an adult. Lasal Razai joins us from Cook County Courthouse, where he appeared in front of a judge this afternoon.
The judge visibly emotional here today as he took on this case. He called it a tragedy. As we learned, the shooter is 17-year-old Davian Pryor. The court saying the victim in this case is his mother, who he shot in front of other family members. Devastating details emerging just days after the murder of 43-year-old Tatanisha Jackson. Court documents reveal her 17-year-old son, Davion Pryor, is now charged with first-degree murder. They say he shot his mother in the head at point-blank range 4 times as she was arriving to her home on Cornell Avenue in South Shore Thursday afternoon. Her husband, Davion's dad, and his 7-year-old brother both just steps behind her when she was shot. His father telling detectives as he was calling 911, he heard several more gunshots before Pryor ran out of the back door. First responders finding Jackson with multiple gunshots to the head and body. They also found 12 shell casings nearby. Detectives recovered a gun at the scene and say Pryor turned himself into police just hours later. Prosecutors say Pryor has 2 pending cases in juvenile court for aggravated battery and vehicular hijacking. He was on home confinement at the time of the murder. His grandmother telling us in court today he's been diagnosed with mental health problems in the past and has been off his medication. The judge ordering a mental health evaluation for next steps in this case. Pryor will remain in custody with an upcoming court date set for next Friday.
This was very, very unfortunate. One of the things that stuck out to me was that he was on meds, but he was off of his meds. So one of the questions that popped up in my head was he off of the meds by choice, or was he off of the meds because they couldn't afford the meds? And when people are diagnosed with mental health issues, there should be no questions asked. Give them their medicine. Regardless if they have the money to pay for it or not, give them folks their medicines. Give them their medicine.
Please.
It's keeping us all safe in the community.
And I also have something to say.
You got to talk in the mic.
If he was off his meds, he should have been showing signs of instability.
Exactly.
Before it led up to that incident. So someone should have been paying attention. If he's on meds, I think someone should have been paying attention to him, to his behavior, to know when he's on and or off his meds.
Exactly.
And if that's the case, then this could have been an incident that did not have to happen.
And to me, they're saying like it's totally unexpected that he did this. But we're gonna get into the second clip, and it gives a little bit more details. So here we go.
Attack unprovoked and unjustified. A judge ordered 17-year-old Davion Pryor detained after the teen was charged with shooting his mother to death in front of his dad and little brother. Relatives of the teen leave court this afternoon without comment, moments after 17-year-old Davion Pryor is ordered to remain behind bars for the tragic slaying. In court, an emotional Cook County Judge David Kelly said, "This is very sad and tragic to this court. The unprovoked shooting and killing of your mother in front of your father and brother." The teen has been charged as an adult with first-degree murder in connection with the slaying. Investigators say the violence erupted. That's when Davion's father and mother, 43-year-old Tatanisha Jackson, returned home to the family's apartment near 68th and Cornell with the teen's 7-year-old brother, who they just picked up from school. During the hearing, authorities say before the family arrived home, the teen called his mother to talk to her about someone drinking alcohol on the back porch. The teen's father and brother, who witnessed the attack, told police it was as Tatanisha unlocked the home's front door, the teen opened the door and then pointed a gun at his mother and opened fire at nearly point-blank range. The victim was shot in the head 4 times. Prosecutors say the father picked up his younger son and ran to safety where he called 911. They say that they then heard 5 more shots from inside the apartment. Investigators say the teen then ran out the apartment's back door. He was captured on security cameras along Stony Island Avenue and his cell phone pinged in the area. Police recovered a 9mm weapon used in the attack along with 12 bullet casings. An attorney for the teen says he was in a GED program and had a part-time job. Davion Pryor turned himself in to officers at the 3rd District Police Station. Authorities say at the time of the murder, Pryor was already on home confinement after being charged as a juvenile with aggravated battery and after being found guilty of a carjacking in July. A judge also ordered a mental evaluation for the teen, who is due back in court next week.
See, this is the problem that I have. They need to keep these little kids locked up in juvenile. Leave him in juvenile. Aggravated assault. Vehicular, what they say? Stealing cars. Carjacking. We call it stealing cars. You know, he's already doing all this type of stuff. He has mental health issues. Like, what occurred between him and his mama?
I think personally, I think there's a missing link.
Definitely.
There is a missing link. Something's not jiving, something's not connecting. And I disagree as far as having him locked up and institutionalizing him at a very young age.
He's 17.
And that can possibly lead to a lifetime being institutionalized. I think that there need to be more systems put in place for help for our young teens, adults going into adulthood, to make them better citizens for the society, to be able to go out there and cope, get a job, have a family, and be better role models. But institutionalizing them at the age that he is, I disagree on that. But
so just let them keep stealing cars.
No, that's why I said they need to put more better programs into place and really enforce these programs, enforce the workers that they hire to stay on these kids. And because that it's a society thing, it's a political thing. I think, in my opinion, yes, if there is a program or two set into place, there's nobody enforcing the rules and regulations and the policies and procedures to help keep these kids keep these kids off the street and committing these crimes and these horrific acts of violence. So,
I agree. They definitely need. No, I agree. They definitely need more things, but I still think they should lock his ass up. He definitely need to be locked up now for what he has done.
Yeah.
Now, but as far as the
allegedly.
other two crimes, no, that's not allegedly how I feel.
No, as far as you say what he had done, are you supposed to say allegedly?
For what he done with? By hurting his mama? Oh no, I ain't got to say allegedly for that. They know he did that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to keep PGT time safe.
I understand. Yeah, they know he did that.
Okay.
They made that very clear. Now the other two crimes that he allegedly committed, those are the ones that I feel like the first one, maybe they could have gave him some help, but they need to give him help while he in juvenile. He don't need to be free and getting help at the same time. They need to lock him up, give him the help while he's locked up, prepare him to come back out to society, and then maybe they can go from there. Now, you mess up again, which he did, but we don't know if they gave him any type of help while he was I don't even know if he was inside the juvenile, but all we know is that he got these charges pinned against him, and they was pinned against him during when he killed his mama.
And see, that's where I think the missing link comes in at. From the incident before, what he had done to his mom, the last incident of that, and then to the time where he had shot her. There's that link, that missing link.
Yeah, I need to know what happened.
Yes, there's a connection. No one's saying anything about it, which I'm more than sure they can't, because this is still an ongoing investigation and ongoing case. But there's that missing link. We just got to dig and figure out, research what happened, because you don't just all of a sudden wake up and say, I'm going to kill my mom. I'm going to shoot her right in her head.
Well, they said he had mental health issues. So sometimes when you got mental health issues, you just don't know when they gonna snap.
But the mom, not the brother, not the dad, the mom.
He waited specifically for mama.
Exactly.
Then it sounded like he didn't even give her a chance to even say nothing.
He waited till she opened up that door, bam.
And then she was gone. 4 times in the head to the dome.
So who's to say, if him, the mom had been getting into it, constantly.
That's what I'm thinking.
She probably lashed out him. Something happened. to make him do that.
Yep, it triggered him.
Because if he just gotten off his meds, then because I know it takes a while for the meds to get out of your system to start acting accordingly. But if he had just gotten off his meds, that type of reaction, as I understand, probably wouldn't have happened so suddenly, so soon.
Exactly.
So he could have been off his meds for a while, and then all of a sudden, just.
Yeah, we need more information.
Definitely.
Sharita said, yes, lock up. Now, one shot, but you kept shooting. He needs help and away from society. Exactly. Hey, Sharita, boo, how you doing, girl? All right. Carmen said, my heart goes out to his mother, father, and brothers, not him. There are lots of mentally ill people out there, not on meds, not killing people. She's right. She is right with that one. And he still shot his mom. No excuses. I agree. No excuses. Even though I still want to know what happened, but still no excuses. All right, y'all. It's time to get to Diddy bopping, baby. We about to Diddy bop. We about to Diddy bop. Y'all ready to Diddy bop? Now, I'm telling y'all now, it is so much stuff out there. There is no way that I was going to be able to bring everything to PGT time. Because just way too much. I really didn't even want to cover it because I did so much searching and researching on it to where I just got drained from Diddy. Drained, overwhelmed, everything.
It's a lot.
It was a lot.
That he's done that we don't even know about.
That we still don't even know about.
Oh, and you got it? You got it?
No, I don't have it. I mean, I got a lot of clips, but I got a lot of stuff that I feel like matter.
Did you dig up something that we don't know
about? I did pull up some stuff that you guys may not have heard already. I have some clips from the manager, Diddy's previous manager, Gene Deal, I think his name is Gene Deal. There was one clip that kept floating around that everybody should have seen. But then I found a couple more that I thought was kind of important. I also, now y'all may not know about this one, baby. I don't know. Y'all may not know about this one, baby, but Mary J. Blige done got dragged into this.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yes.
This is getting bigger.
It's getting big. And y'all know, if y'all been following me when I first covered the Diddy, when his house got raided, I kept telling y'all, I'm like, what is going on with Mary J. Blige and Lil' Kim? If all this was going on back then, Mary J. Blige and Lil' Kim know something. They know something. They have seen something. Now, I do know that there was a point in time where Mary J. Blige and Diddy wasn't even talking no more. Like, they just stopped talking. And then I think she was getting honored. Her or Diddy was getting honored at one of the awards, and then they came back together at that time. Don looking like, huh?
I didn't know they had an affiliation like that with each other. I mean, you're definitely bringing Mary J. Blige
and Diddy.
I did not know. You're bringing something totally new to me. So I cannot
believe you just, girl. I wouldn't even have said that on the show.
And Mary J. Blige is my idol. I mean, I love her.
Girl, she can't be your idol if you did not know that they had an affiliation. Girl, Diddy is like one of the people that brought her completely out. Like, Diddy and her was road dogs in the beginning. All that music, My Life and all that's Diddy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Diddy had his hands all in that.
I'm about to learn
all in it tonight. And I'm talking about the music, y'all. All in the music.
I know, because when I saw
he had his, all in it. They was like,
what's going on?
They consider each other brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, girl. You gotta go back and check, girl. You gotta go back and check.
Yes, I will.
But yeah, they did a lot of music together. And then, like I said again, they stopped talking. They weren't talking no more for many years. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, why they stopped talking. But Mary J. Blige done got herself pulled up in here, y'all. And when y'all see what Luxury said, correcto.
Let me ask you a question. When they stopped talking, was it when Tupac got killed, or was it with the allegations of, Kim Porter died also? But
oh no, it was way before then.
When did they stop talking? Was it Tupac? Was it Biggie? When? Was it before that?
It might have been. I can't remember if it was before that or after that. I think it was after that.
After Tupac?
Yeah, after
And
Tupac
Biggie?
and Biggie.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was after that. If I'm not mistaken, y'all. I told y'all everything on here is allegedly tonight. And if you know the answer, please, please, please put it in the chat. This was so long ago. So my memory kind of. Yeah, okay. She said way before, way before. Okay, so way before Biggie and Tupac's death. She said, "Yep, they stopped dealing with each other. They did hit after hit.
Okay.
They were very close. Yeah, they were very, very close. So y'all, let's go ahead and get started. I told y'all that R. Kelly said yes. R. Kelly had something that he had to say. He said he want to speak for Diddy.
He's putting his church robe on and about the sing.
Yeah, he called me. He called me collect. I went ahead and I accepted the call. I'm like, Kelly, Kels, what do you want? And he said, I really love Peachy Tea Time, and I just got something I want to say in place of Diddy. I said, so you want to talk for Diddy? He said, yes, I want to talk for Diddy. I said, okay, but what you got to say? And this is what he said.
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Right. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career. Robert. 30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
Let's give him an Emmy.
I told Kelly, I said, don't call me with this foolishness no more. Look, Poolie want me to say allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. I told him, don't call me with this foolishness no more. I do not have the time. I got so much other stuff I got to be doing that I do not have time for this nonsense. That's exactly what I told him. So, y'all, we are about to get started with the Diddy BOPP'N tonight. Don't forget, I got my cups. Hold that one for me. That one says, music is my love language. They are 2 for $35. We also got t-shirts to match. This one says, shout out to God. And this one says, shout out to God as well. We got to turn it around. There you go. There you go. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. All right. We done with that. Got that out the way. Told y'all about the website and everything. And the t-shirts. All right. So, 2 for $35. Now, let's get this cracking. First clip. Diddy manager. I told y'all that's what we're going to focus on a lot of tonight. So, Diddy's manager, Mr. Dean, baby.
I don't want no
Mr. Gene. I'm sorry, Gene.
I don't want no man to ever go to jail and be leaving their kids behind, be leaving their family behind. You understand? But some dudes belong in jail based on what they do and how they do it. We know that to be true. And it's just this situation, man, when they get down to all the facts and all what happened, he may belong in jail, bro. And that's not my doing. That's not Cassie doing. That's his doing and his learned behavior from the people that mentored him. You gotta realize, man, he learned from Andre Harrell. He learned from Russell Simmons. He learned from Clyde Davis. You understand? When those people are telling you that they were heavy into the drugs, they was heavy into beating women and doing things at that age, at that crazy stage, that's gonna make him think that he could get away with the same thing that they was getting away with back then. You understand? The things that he was saying, you know, the touchy-feely between two men and all that stuff like that, man. All that, he learned that from them dudes. When I told y'all the story, when me and my man went up to Russell Simmons and he had a house and he had a man in bikini drawers in his bedroom, in his bed. You understand? Bruh, this is that he learned. I'm assuming he learned it from them. Let me put that. And I'm not gonna say alleged because I saw that for my own self. My man was with me, Slick was with me, and we saw that for our own self.
Ooh, y'all, it's getting hot in the kitchen. It's getting hot in the kitchen, baby. So that was Gene. I think his last name is Deal. I can't remember. Gene Deal. Y'all can find him on Dialogue, the Dialogue on YouTube. They cut it up in clips. So you gotta figure out which one is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all that. But I put something together for y'all so y'all can see with him because he's speaking truth. He's speaking truth. You know, I do believe that Diddy had to been introduced to this. I don't think he just went in saying, okay, I want to be like this. I think he was introduced to it. I also believe that we cannot say that we know these celebrities. We just know what we see on TV. Let me repeat. We just know what we see on TV and what we hear on the radio. But we don't know these people in real life, to be honest. You know, they saying a lot of things. Trey Songz, Usher, and y'all know that broke my heart when they said Usher was been with some dudes too. You know, but to each his own. We're gonna say that to each his own. But this man had 1,000 bottles of baby oil just as well in his home when they raided the house. 1,000 bottles and lubricant. So by them getting that let alone shows that he was doing what people were saying he was doing. So let's get into this next clip, y'all. This is Gene Deal. I hope his name Deal. Last name is Deal. Here we go.
I don't want no man to ever go to jail and be leaving their kids behind, be leaving their family behind. You understand? But some dudes belong in jail.
And you right about Diddy phone being chopped because news came out that his former bandmate from Dirty Money, she called the other group member Dunn 58 times trying to get her to stop the lawsuit against Diddy.
She ain't the only one he was trying to get in contact with. You understand? He sent somebody through somebody else to try to get in contact with me, telling me enough is enough. Oh, okay. You tell Big Mama that enough is enough. You can't tell Wolf Mama enough is enough. You tell D Ferg Mama enough is enough. You understand? You tell all those people who supported you and they survivors, enough is enough.
You didn't tell me about this. So he tried to get somebody to reach out to you?
No, I got a phone call from Kirk Burroughs. And Kirk Burroughs, and I ain't gonna give this guy no play. Not Kirk Burroughs, but one of the Puff dudes that I know that's real close to him said, Kirk told me, yo, he want to reach out to you, Gene. He want to speak to you. I said, speak to me for what? What do you want to speak to me for? If he's trying to speak to me, it's for Puff. Point blank. I know the dude. I know how close he is to Puff. He's been with Puff from day one. So he ain't got nothing to say to me, bro. But Kirk Burroughs did say to me that the dude said enough is enough. When do it becomes enough? Yo, because bro, listen, I didn't ask to be put in this situation. You understand? And a lot of people ain't gonna understand this.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard him. Diddy reaching out to folks. He reached out to one of the girls from Dirty Money and offered her some money, some dirty money, to keep her quiet. She refused. You all also know, and I told y'all on the last Diddy saga that I did, that Diddy gave a lot of people back their masters. But in order for them to get them, they had to sign an NDA. They had to sign an NDA saying that they will not talk about anything that happened. And this was before Cassie. This was before Cassie came out with everything. Okay. Now I did tell y'all, hey Jason, I did tell y'all that I did have some of the transcripts. I did not post them online because it was just so many of them, y'all. So I'm not gonna be able to read them all, but I do want to read some of the things. I could barely see this stuff. Don might have to read it for me. But the first page said for decades, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love. Diddy that has so many names. The defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Combs relied on employees, resources, and influence of the multi-faceted business empire that he fed and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to emerge in, among other crimes, trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka, and it goes back into that again. Hold on, let me go to the next one. Combs Enterprises and Combs Global, collectively the Combs Business, corporate entities, and the Combs Business included, among other things, record labels and recording studio, an apparel line, and alcoholic spirits business. Y'all know Ciroc, Deleon. They actually said that once he decided to do Deleon, they said that's when all this stuff came about.
What is Deleon?
That's his other liquor.
What type of liquor is it? Brown. White?
Brown.
So it's like a whiskey or
I don't know.
cognac.
A cognac.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cognac. Y'all remember Usher and City Girls? And City Girls mentioned Deleon in the song. I ain't gonna sing the song. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. It goes on to say, at all times relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs, aka Diddy, we gonna just say Diddy because they list everybody. The defendant engaged in persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of this pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with made commercial sex workers. So he was getting sex workers out on the streets, y'all, to have sex with Cassie and other people while he sat there and looked. And Cassie was supposed to have been his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful Cassie. But she wasn't enough. You had to pay these sex workers to come in. And one of the sex workers is one of the men that went down there to the the Capitol. The state Capitol. Remember when they broke in?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
January
He
6th.
was one of the sex workers. And he ended up telling them when they arrested him, he ended up telling them about Diddy. He said DJ Khaled, everything is allegedly, but this is what this man said. And this was years ago.
Good Lord.
How long ago was that when that
Trump
happened?
was in, when Trump had lost, when Obama was in office. Was it Obama or was it Biden?
I think Biden was in office.
Okay, so this is when Biden won the election.
I think
Trump,
so.
yep,
They went in and they just did the whole thing crazy. But anyway, when they arrested him, they had him locked up in there, and he said DJ Khaled was gay. He said Rick Ross was gay, and it was one other person he mentioned. But yeah, he said a whole lot of stuff.
But how did that come about with him spilling the beans? I mean,
It don't matter.
Oh no.
He was in there, and he was in there for the Capitol thing. So for him to say this just out the blue, I don't think he made that up. I do not think he made that up because the conversation was supposed to be about something else. Why would you bring in Rick Ross and DJ Khaled?
Right, those are heavy hitters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure they didn't ask him. So who was you a sex worker for? And they probably did, but I'm just saying.
He was probably trying to reduce his sentence.
Nah, I don't even think that. I think it really
in order
happened.
for him to just start saying like that, he's like, well, you know what? If you reduce my sentence, I'll give you a name. I'll give you some names, some details on some big music industries.
Yeah, that could have happened.
But you know, wait, I gotta say this because before I lose my thought. But after reading,
make sure you're talking to Mike.
After reading after listening to what you just read, Diddy has no respect for women at all.
Oh no.
And that makes me believe that it was something, because just like you said, something happened to him. I mean, this behavior did not just come all of a sudden, come about all of a sudden. And the behavior that he's displaying, I want to say it's a female that done him wrong. I'm not a psychologist. I do not have a couple of letters behind my name.
Girl, it could have been a man that did him wrong.
Well, but look at the disrespect that he's displaying on women, and it sounds like, in my opinion, that a female had violated him.
I don't agree with that at all whatsoever. I think it was learned behavior. Like they said, Clive Davis was involved in this. Russell Simmons was involved in this and teaching him things. This stuff been going on before Diddy. I'm agreeing with everybody out there that's saying this is bigger than Diddy. This is way bigger than Diddy.
But Diddy accepted, all these things that had happened to him. I mean, that these guys were doing to him. So, in order for him to accept it,
I see what you're saying.
In my opinion, it's something that was that was even before this was brought to his attention.
I still disagree though.
But this, I mean, that I'm getting too deep in this.
No, look at the R. Kelly situation. The moms dropping their kids off to R. Kelly. And all this stuff that R. Kelly was doing. You see what I'm saying? So money is like everything. And they said that this could be possibly part of the Illuminati. So what is the Illuminati? We're going to take care of you for the rest of your life. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You good.
Sell a soul.
Selling your soul to make sure that you're rich and wealthy for the rest of your life. So I think that, like you said, his past probably was a little rocky. And then you get these big heavy hitters to come and tell you this, which is they're taking advantage of him.
Yeah, flashing money, and I mean, you're talking to a poor little kid that grew up not knowing, where his next meal may come from, or sporting and rocking the latest greatest tennis shoes. And here you have someone that comes and flashes all this money in front of your face. Yeah, I can see where that will definitely change your thoughts on things.
Exactly,
and you will become a follower.
And then it's so many women that came out and was like, they didn't know what to say. They didn't know how to just walk away and say no, because they wanted to make sure that they are taken care of. And like I told y'all before, they ain't just taking care of themselves with this money. They taking care of their families. They paying rent. They paying mortgages. They paying car notes. They buying cars for people, for their family members I'm talking about. So they have to make sure they keep it going just as well. They done bought mama a big ass house, but they still got to make sure that these notes get paid, the license paid, the water get paid.
So the behavior continues.
Exactly.
They got to keep the bankroll rolling, so the behavior continues. And I really have not followed this too much, but since all this has been going on with Diddy, and everyone knows that Diddy and J-Lo going back and forth in a relationship, has there been anything, mentioned as far as any comments coming from J-Lo on this?
No, everybody quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody quiet. Why is everybody quiet? Because they just found out that these tapes has been collected and seized. Diddy let these folks come in there and convince these people, hey, no recordings are allowed. You can bring your cell phones in here, but I can have mine. And I can tape y'all. And if y'all ever go back and try to tell, remember, I got this video of y'all acting a fool. We got to remember all of this.
Well, somebody else found there was a recording somewhere, because now all of a sudden all this is coming out.
And that book that they talking about that got leaked, Kim Porter's book, that is not the book. That is not the book at all. So y'all believe what y'all want to believe, but no, that is not the book.
They want us to believe.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say allegedly. So it says Combs ensured participation from the women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence. So these people coming to the parties or just being around Diddy, period. He giving them alcohol. Ain't no telling what they got in the alcohol, what he got in the alcohol. You know, they take it, boom, they out of it. They out of it. Now that they out of it, I can do whatever I want to do to you. And that's what Diddy and his sex workers and everybody else, some of these people that's very, very well known, they was in the camp too. And then I've never heard of such thing. Usually, if you get drunk, I'm trying to watch my verbiage too. If you get drunk, twisted, you know, you just sleep it off. You sleep it off, or you wake up sick, throwing up, out of it for the day, maybe 2 days. But this man was giving them IVs.
Of liquor?
No, IV in their system to clear them
hydrate,
up.
right?
Yeah,
To hydrate
to
them.
to hydrate them and bring them back to the
Right.
next day.
Mhm.
So just imagine these women and the pain that they was in the next morning, because they done ram through these women. Just because you gave them an IV, that don't mean the pain goes away. These women are in pain the next day.
All they know is something happened.
That's all they know. Something happened. And guess what? Oh, I got to keep it a secret. I can't tell nobody, because I'm this close of having a career with Diddy. Then it said at all times, no, I don't want to read that one. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know we live. Let me see. It's so many, y'all. As I said, we can't read them all. The defendant, I think I read that one already. No, it says supervisors. Okay, this is the one I want to read. Go ahead, talk about the freak offs. Okay, Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise wielded and power and prestige of Combs, role at the Combs business, and intimidate, threaten, and hear and lure females. And lure female victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used force, threats of force, and coherence to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak offs. Now, when they first mentioned freak offs, we laughed. We thought this was just hilarious. That, oh my gosh, they lying. But a freak off, that's what they call them for real? Yes. Yes. He was definitely calling them freak offs. Freak offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, like it's a movie. Playing with itself during and often electronically recorded. So he was recording this. I'm telling y'all, if y'all go to a celebrity party and everybody getting twisted, people falling out and everything, if you don't turn around and go home, if you are on that level to be amongst celebrities, you should always want to be on your P's and Q's. You don't know who is in there watching. It could be
going to happen.
Exactly. And what's going to happen. You just don't know. And a lot of people, when you hear, oh, I'm going to a Diddy party, everybody excited. We finna do damn thing. We finna party, have a good time. But baby, remember, you don't know these people. You don't know these people.
All this comes with a price.
It all comes with a price. So, y'all, we are about to get into a commercial break. When we come back, we are about to show the clip of Diddy getting arrested. Okay? After that, we're going to Diddy Bop some more with Usher and Kevin Hart. And then the last clip is Mary J. Blige.
Yes.
I know y'all waiting on Mary J. Blige, baby. Because this dude, he sound like he know what he talking about. And he said it's about to go down. Wow. Fans got the tape. So let's get to this commercial break, baby. Y'all don't want to go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'm telling you. This Mary J. Blige gonna knock y'all out. Here we go.
Fortson opens the door. He's seen holding a handgun that was legally owned, according to his family. The deputy orders him to step back, then fires.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
312, shots fired. Suspect down.
Okaloosa Sheriff Eric Aiden says his department released the video to be transparent.
No determination has been made as to whether the deputy's actions were justified or not.
Fortson's mother, Mika, says her son was FaceTiming with his girlfriend during the shooting. The girlfriend told the family the deputy said something not on the body cam video released today.
They just said, oh yeah, he shot up. He shot up. My baby was shot up.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Y'all enjoying the show? Is y'all enjoying the show, baby? We are getting it in each and every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are on Roku TV. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook pages. And also follow me on Twitch and IG just as well, baby. Each and every Monday. Each and every Monday. Where I'm solo dolo, baby. Unless I got a special guest. But I love y'all so much. It's so important that you share these videos. So please continue to share. I love you all. Bye.
Diddy Combs investigation. New surveillance video shows Combs being taken into custody at a Manhattan hotel last week. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotursky, is at the scene of his arrest. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, Robin. This is the hotel where Sean Combs was arrested a week ago. You can now see how that arrest went down. This morning, watch how federal agents took Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs. His lawyer said Combs had come to New York 2 weeks earlier with the intention of turning himself in. He did not expect the agents to be waiting at his hotel last Monday night.
Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest the guy who came to New York to turn himself in. 1, 2, 3.
A day earlier, Combs seen out and about New York with his family, seemingly in good spirits. Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. At the center of the case, this 2016 video obtained by CNN that depicts Combs attacking his then-girlfriend, the singer Cassie, and then dragging her back toward a hotel room. Federal prosecutors said the video is powerful evidence of how dangerous the hip-hop mogul could be to women, part of why 2 different federal judges denied him bail.
This has to be a 100% culture shock. I can't imagine living a lifestyle of the incredibly rich and famous and then going into this very dark, impersonal, cold, austere facility.
Combs, who lived in this $50 million Miami mansion, is now in an isolated unit of a federal jail in Brooklyn known for miserable conditions.
The special housing unit is a 24-hour lockdown unit, which means that any movement within that unit is controlled and coordinated, and no inmate moves outside of his cell without being in full restraints, to include leg irons, handcuffs, a belly chain, and at least 2, if not 3 staff members escorting them.
When Combs first arrived at jail, he was monitored for suicide. That's common for any high-profile inmate. But his attorney says Combs is not suicidal. Rather, guys, he's focused on defending himself. Guys?
All right, we'll see what happens going forward.
All right, y'all. Sorry about that. That was a very, very recent clip within hours. So I believe a couple days ago we was told that Diddy was on side watch. They are saying that he's not, that he's trying to defend himself. They had also mentioned that the people in the prison, in the jail rather, they basically saying whoever get Diddy first, we shit. So they are after him. They are trying to put them paws on Diddy. So Diddy got to make sure that he watch himself and everything. This is very, very sad for Diddy. Do I feel sorry for him? Hell no. If the tape with Cassie would never have came out, we would never be going through this. Unless another tape came out. We wouldn't have known nothing. He would have paid Cassie that money and they just would have left it alone.
So Kim Porter, when she passed away, well, because they said she had a cardiac arrest. She passed away from a cardiac arrest.
Well, at first, they said she was poisoned. Then they changed it and said she had pneumonia. And this is all allegedly. So I'm not sure what happened with Kim Porter, but I do believe Diddy has something to do with it.
So are they looking into that, or are they going?
I think they are going to be looking into that. I think they're looking into everything with Diddy now. Yes. Like, they are starting from scratch. They are not trying to let him get out. They are trying to bring everybody down with him. And I believe Diddy's going to talk. I really do. I think he's going to talk. I think he's going to tell on all the big people. I think he's going to bring them all down right along with him.
Yes, to save his soul.
Exactly. I believe that's how Russell Simmons was, in my personal opinion. And that's why Russell Simmons is in Bali. And everybody knows he's in Bali, but they can't get to him in Bali. But he did a lot of stuff too, as you all can see. He helped groomed Diddy, allegedly. So let's get into, we done got done with the arrest. Y'all saw him get arrested at the hotel. Let's Diddy Bop. Let's Diddy Bop, y'all. Here we go.
We want to thank.
This is old. This is a very old clip right here that I'm finna show. But this clip just basically shows how Diddy was just so drunk, I'll say, or maybe high, and was saying things that he probably shouldn't have been saying. We all thought it was funny back then. We all knew and heard things about Diddy, but we just didn't have proof. So when this came out, this is actually part of the video, the first video that I showed you. This was all the same video. The video is 19 minutes long. So I did not we're not able to watch 19 minutes long unless I do a separate show on it. So and that's probably what I'll do later on, so you guys can see the full video. Cause 19 minutes, I know y'all like that's a long time, but baby, with Kevin Hart hosting it, it was funny, and I watched the entire 19 minutes and wanted to see more. Okay, so here's a certain part of that video. Here we go.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shouts out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like just out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early. And now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen,
we having a good time, yo. Your usher made it in the. Hey, yo.
I'm a thug. At the end of the day, nigga, I kill niggas, man. No, listen, at the end of the day, I kill niggas. Everybody know me, man. Listen, in the streets, Diddy's there this weekend.
All right, y'all. So y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that before, but I wanted to, bring it back again to remind y'all. Don said, "What's that on the bed?"
I thought that was the floor. Was it the bed?
That was the bed.
Okay.
Yeah, he done brought them to his bedroom. Yeah. Diddy on some more stuff, y'all. Diddy on some more stuff. So okay, y'all ready for this Mary J. Blige tea? Y'all ready for this Mary J. Blige tea? Baby, I'm finna bring it. Let me take this banner off because we are. Oh no, that's a comment. I put the comment in. Look. No, not my Kevin Hart, baby. Kevin Hart, he's part of it too. Someone else is next because Foxy Brown was only 17. Jay-Z is next.
About that.
Jay-Z is next, allegedly. Everybody's talking about it. Somebody actually put out the other day that Jay-Z went to go and check into filing for a divorce. Now from Beyonce. Now I must say this: if they do get a divorce, I'm definitely gonna feel like Jay-Z on his way coming down, because that is basically part of the game. You're gonna have to get a divorce in order to save your family, save y'all money, because as you can see, y'all, they getting every bit of Diddy's money. Diddy is paying millions just for his attorneys. Retainers, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly. So, baby, it's a lot of people. TD Jakes, they say he coming down. They mentioned something about T.I. And yeah, you heard that? Something about T.I. I can't remember right now. Yeah, it's so much stuff out there. It's so much stuff. Oh, the man that was in jail. He might be in prison, jail or prison. He had filed a lawsuit against Diddy right before Diddy got arrested. He filed a lawsuit against Diddy. He was awarded $100 million while he locked up because Diddy didn't show up. The crazy part about it is the minute Diddy got arrested, they took it back.
They took the money back?
They took it back. I don't think they actually physically gave him the money because he was locked up. But they came back and said that they pulled it back.
His accountants? His Diddy's people?
The judge.
Oh.
The judge and everybody. They pulled it back and said that this man was not going to get this money.
Okay. You got to explain that part of the story because I don't know why he was even getting awarded. I mean, what happened? You said Diddy
he said he was sexually assaulted by Diddy.
Oh, Diddy didn't show up for court. And then
Diddy didn't show up for court, I said. Yep.
Diddy didn't show up for court.
And so they awarded him the money.
Okay.
But once he got arrested, They came back and pulled it back. Y'all, they out here playing some games out here in these streets, baby.
Do you know why they pulled it back? Did they say why?
They didn't say why. Nope, they did not
since
say
Diddy,
why.
Since Diddy got arrested, and now he's
Awarded the state.
yes,
They ain't finna give out this man money
exactly.
because they want to keep it for themselves now.
But not only that, but the money could be income from illegal activities.
Exactly.
Which is
And he was trying to sell his house. They stopped him from selling his house for a minute. And then I think they came back and said, yeah, he could sell it. Hey, Tiffany and Ebony. How are you, ladies? All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this Mary J. Blige. This man is called, what is this? Make It Make Sense. That's the name of his podcast. Make It Make Sense. So here y'all go. I'm just providing the clips. That's all I'm doing. Don't get mad at me about what he finna say. Cause we all love us some Mary. But we love Mary's music. Because we don't know Mary J. Blige. Exactly. We don't know Diddy. We don't know Usher, Trey Songz, Fabulous. We don't know these people. We just love their music. Here we go.
In the video, it's alleged that Diddy was taking advantage of one of the victims, alleged victims. Mary was involved. But Mary can be clearly heard saying, "This is my rite of passage." That was the part that I couldn't make heads or tails of. And then once I talked to a survivor, they said, that doesn't sound like somebody who's a willing participant. That sounds like somebody who is acknowledging that I have to do this. And that changed everything. So we're going to be talking about a lot of people, but in terms specifically of Mary, the person who we know Mary to be, she's strong, she's beautiful, but there's a hardness to her. If you follow Mary like I follow Mary, you know that Mary has had substance abuse issues that she's been very open about. She's been open about the domestic violence. But here we go. This was a quote from Mary. All of the women that are coming out and speaking and opening up about their sexual harassment and things that have happened to them, I just want to say I champion you and I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you because once and for all, you're free from a secret that made you hide and hang your head low and made you feel trapped. I understand because there's secrets and things that I've held onto for a very long time and still holding on to, and I just can't come out and say anything about them. I'm happy for you and I'm happy that you're free. That's a quote from Mary. So we have a tape being shopped around from somebody who had the tape. It has now been sent to, or I guess pieces of this tape have been sent to news stations. The tape has made its way to the feds. I can see you guys will be, I can see you guys will hear this and there will always be people who say she's not a victim. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm here to say that this will more than likely be hitting the press. This is going to come out. But I would ask that in the course of this video, hear me out. Hear me out. If you've ever heard the term jumped in, put a 1 in the chat. If you've never heard the term jumped in, I would not.
Baby, guess what? He just made it make sense.
Exactly. He just made it make sense.
Yes. And the thing with the message that Mary J. Blige had mentioned, the passage message. You got to read
The
between
rite
the
of
lines.
passage.
The rite of passage. You got to read between the lines. And the from what I'm getting, she knows a lot. She just cannot say anything. But for those that are speaking out, she is applauding them. She's in their corners because she knows. She knows something.
I wonder, did she sign an NDA?
Either
Like what happens if they sign an NDA and they come out and speak anyways? What's gonna happen? They gonna go to jail?
I know get sued.
Or they gonna get sued?
Yeah, that's a contract. And
Even though Diddy in the situation that he in right now, he can still turn around and sue them.
It just all depends on the terms of the contract, because now this is this criminal activity.
That's what I'm saying. This is criminal activity. They should be able to speak.
It just all depends on the terms. Just like with a psychiatrist cannot speak of anything of what's being told to them.
True.
Yeah, unless they have proof of anything criminally happened or about to happen, to save somebody's life or anything. So Mary J. Blige knows something, and I just have a feeling that it's got everything. Oh boy,
It's gonna change the game.
Yeah, let's just wait on our full moons to see when somebody's gonna be affected by it.
Exactly. Exactly. And I also feel that if they do know something and they're not saying anything, it's because they was involved some way, somehow, and they don't know what the feds got. No one knows what the feds got except for the feds.
And the Fed, you'll never know until it comes out. And then not only that, but their lives.
I'm
could have
sorry,
been threatened.
Sharita. It killed me too. It hurted my heart, but I knew it. I had been saying it. There is no way all this stuff could have went on, and Mary J. Blige and Lil Kim had no idea about it. Biggie had no idea about it. And we talking about stuff that was happening way back then. These people knew about it. They even dragged Stephen Hill into this. Do y'all know?
I don't
Stephen
know
Hill?
who Stephen Hill is.
Stephen Hill is like the CEO, I think, allegedly, of BET. That black man, bald head, Stephen Hill. Is his name Stephen Hill? I think his name's Stephen Hill. They even say he had something to do with all of this. I'm telling you, y'all, Diddy money was running long.
He wasn't paying anybody. That's why he had all that money.
That's
That
why
money
he
was
had
able
all
to
that
run.
money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He didn't want to pay anyone.
Nobody. Sharita said this stuff is about to get so messy. It is.
I'm ready. I'm gonna be right here sitting next to Miss Peachy.
And I want to give thanks. Usually we say we want to give thanks to God. I do. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. Don't forget to get y'all cups. Don't forget to get y'all cups, t-shirts, 2 for $35, baby, 2 for $35. But shout out to God, all that type of stuff. I think that these people are terrified to tell because they are somewhere in these videos, but they don't know for a fact.
Right. Well,
but in case I am,
a possibility.
I better keep quiet. I think that's what they think. They better keep quiet.
Or their families could have been threatened.
Exactly.
You just never know. Somebody's got a gun pointing at somebody's head, and unless they, for them to keep quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm still just. I don't know. I still think that Mary J. Blige, Lil Kim, they hold the key. They took the key back from Diddy too.
Yes.
They took the key back from Diddy. He got the key to the city in New York. They took that back from him. It's so much. It's so much out there.
Honorary degrees have been stripped.
Yep. There are some CEOs out there that has resigned. CEOs are starting to resign now.
That were affiliated with him.
Possibly. Possibly.
Now, what happened to the that TV show that he had?
Revolt?
Yeah.
Revolt's still going. They was here in Atlanta over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, Revolt had a thing
But
going
he has
on.
nothing. He has no more affiliation with that.
He
show?
does not have any affiliation allegedly with Revolt no more. Ciroc, I think Deleon, all that is gone. If I'm not mistaken. Carisha, she still got her show. Carisha still got her show. She was at the Revolt from what I heard, because I didn't go this year. I went last year, but I didn't go this year. But they said she still got her show. They side eyeing Carisha. Okay. Carisha is from City Girls. She was the last one, I believe, that was dating Diddy before all this happened. Very, very young girl compared to Diddy. And I remember Carisha had an interview and she said that she's a whore. See, the thing is this, y'all got to be mindful what y'all say on the internet. You got to be mindful what you say in these interviews. Because, baby, they going to pull them.
It's going to come back
when
up
stuff
and
go
surface.
down, it's going to resurface.
Yes.
Exactly. And, baby, that resurfaced. So, by her saying she's a whore and she don't mind being a whore, that opens doors to, okay, so what did Diddy do with her? What did Diddy have her doing? We can't forget about Kid Cudi. His car. He was liking Cassie. Diddy ain't like it. All of a sudden, this man's car blew up in his driveway. Mama driveway, grandmama driveway, whoever driveway, the car blew up.
With him in it?
No, thank God. He was not in it. But his car blew up. Cassie vouched for that. And her transcripts, which if you guys want to know about her transcripts, go back to my show that I did with Diddy. And I read y'all some of the transcripts on there.
I'm a little behind in the times, and I don't know who City Girls is.
City Girls. City Girls is Carisha and JT. JT was locked up when they actually physically came all the way out. She was locked up for fraud. JT wasn't. JT is like the main rapper. And City Girls is just two of them. And Carisha ended up doing a song with Drake. Okay. She did a song with Drake. And that really blew them up when she did that song with Drake. So I would play part of it, but it's a done deal. They're gonna cancel my show. Sharita said he partied with politicians as well. Yes, Sharita. Like everybody, the mayors, all them folks. They said that when this mayor of New York, something happened with this mayor of New York, and that's what started them really doing the digging. Because the mayor of New York was affiliated with Diddy. So allegedly. And so that's where they started digging, and boom. Next thing you know, Cassie's lawsuit.
We're going to have a short supply of shovels coming soon because there's going to be a lot of digging going on.
Yes, a lot.
When Diddy gets, I guess when he gets sentenced, and just like Sharita said, I don't know if you read her last comment, but she said he finna snitch and bring a lot of people
Is it
down.
this one? Yes.
Yes.
That's what I said. He's definitely gonna snitch. Diddy don't care. He don't care. He got these kids out here. They grown, I believe, but he can care less.
I tell you one thing: when he gets in that cell, in that D block, or whatever block he gets into, he better keep a diaper on because they're gonna be pulling that diaper off
because they know what he about.
Yes.
You know, and he might say, okay, you know. I've been waiting to get in here with y'all. What you talking about?
Just keep me.
You think I'm mad? Take me now.
Keep a supply of wipes.
Me the D block now. I've been waiting on this, and I ain't got to hide it no more. Baby, put a red carpet down, so I could Diddy bop all the way down there. Sharita, he said he gonna Diddy bop. He gonna Diddy bop to the cell, baby. Let me get my red carpet. Do you hear me? I'm tired of lying to y'all. I'm sad.
That's when the truth is gonna probably really.
Hey, Mama
about
Peach.
Sugar, I've been waiting for you to come on.
She been asking.
Yes, I'm like,
Is
where's my
Sugar here?
sugar? Where's
Is
my
Sugar
sugar?
here? Yo, so Don calls Mama Peach Sugar, y'all. Been calling her Sugar for a while. Look, Joseph said you a mess. Baby, Joseph, they gonna Diddy, he gonna Diddy bop. I'm telling you.
On that
He
red
Diddy bopping
carpet.
on the red
You heard
carpet
me?
to the cell. Because he like, I'm ready. I'm ready. He is ready. He want to watch. He want to do the do. He want to do everything. He been waiting to get caught. I'm tired of lying to y'all. Shoot. I'm telling y'all.
That must have been really hard for him to hold on to.
Yeah, as we can see, he didn't hold on to nothing. It's just all the celebrities knew about it. You know, we were just guessing.
But like you said, that NDA kept a lot of truth from coming out.
Yeah, and what they say, where there's smoke or where there's fire.
Where there's smoke, there's a fire.
There's a fire.
A big forest.
So we all had the feeling, just like we had the feeling with R. Kelly. We all had the feeling. Now, for those that missed it, there's 2 clips I want to play before we go into the mass shooting in Birmingham. You do not want to miss this. I've been kind of contemplating if I want to show y'all some of the stuff I'm finna show y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I was contemplating.
I mean, of course.
No, it's sad, but the stuff that I'm gonna show y'all, I don't feel all the way comfortable.
Okay, you piqued my interest. Now I want to see.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. When I saw the guy on his podcast do it, I was like, what are you doing? These folks crazy out here. But like he said, sometimes you have to put these people in the forefront. If we want to be living in peace, we want these folks up off the streets. We're going to have to put them out there.
Expose them.
Expose them.
Yeah.
I'm not exposing nobody tonight.
They already exposed themselves, baby. You heard me?
But I'm just going to show y'all some stuff that I saw that I want to bring y'all. But I'm not exposing nobody. Let me make that very clear. Okay. I am not exposing nobody that happened at this Alabama mass shooting. I'm not exposing anybody at all. I am not. No.
Wow, I'm ready.
I have to make that very clear. Because there's some stuff that I'm finna show y'all that y'all gonna be like, what? Yeah. So let's go ahead. Let me play these last 2 clips, y'all. Fire, 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 y'all. This was my clip for the night, baby. Baby, Kevin Hart did his thing on this little part.
Yes, he did.
Here he is.
Check.
Mama Peach, watch this. Watch the girl. The girl that's in the bathtub, y'all. I know y'all probably looking at Trey Songz and Fabulous and Kevin Hart. Watch the girl in the bathtub. Now, pay no attention to my arrow. We had a little technical difficulties with my arrow.
The arrow's not accurate, but it's somewhat. And you just keep your eye on the arrow.
Yeah, and look behind the arrow.
Behind the arrow. Yeah, behind the arrow, on side the arrow, but right around the arrow point.
But right around the arrow point. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Check. I gotta. All right. Hey, what's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party, last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. Got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here. My nigga Fab's up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tub myself. You know, once everybody moves out, you know, it's just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. You know, doing what I do best. Oh shit! Oh, did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Got the camera!
Baby, I love us. I love us. Who is us? Black people, we gonna make a joke out of everything.
Yeah, we will.
I don't care if her whole body was on fire. Kevin Hart gonna make a joke out of it. He gonna make a joke out of it. We go. This woman, this was Michael Jackson all day long with Pepsi.
Uh-huh. He didn't even try to help her. He just like cut the camera.
Is this on camera?
But did she dunk her head in the water?
Yes.
That would have been the most logical thing to do.
Baby, when I tell you this is the remake of Michael Jackson in the Pepsi commercial, baby, I am telling y'all right now, we all laughed about this. We all laughed about that. I don't know. Oh, she said I called it the first time. I did too, Carmen, but I didn't know, Carmen, that went with that particular video. I didn't know that because they had chopped it up just like I just did. But baby, that was so funny. You know, sometimes you think you're just so cute and everything, and sometimes you just gotta get told, no, you're not that cute because you're doing ignorant stuff.
I got a question though. Was when did that happen?
It was like some years and years
Before
ago.
Kevin Hart was married? The second time?
Before the second time, yeah.
Okay, so he was single.
Either he was single or he was still with Tori.
Okay, because you know he talked about jumping in that tub.
Exactly.
With, what do you call her? Butt naked. I mean, what did he call
What
her?
did he say, y'all?
Bald body naked or something?
Bald naked.
Well, okay.
Bald naked.
No, that's right. I just wanted to.
And then for those that missed it, because I see Mama Peach just got in here. For those that missed it, allegedly, R. Kelly gave me a call. Kapuli told me to say allegedly. So allegedly, R. Kelly called me, and I told him, don't be calling me with this foolishness. But R. Kelly gave me a call, and R. Kelly said he want to talk for Diddy. And he was like, put it on Peach Tea Time.
Yeah, you're right.
And I said, R. Kelly, we don't have time for this. He was like, nah, just put it on Peach Tea Time. I just got one thing I want to say. And I want to talk for Diddy. I said, you want to talk for Diddy? He said, yes. All right. And this is what he had to say, y'all.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. Y'all, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
You don't want to believe the truth.
Okay.
Fight for my kids.
Okay. You know, with that last comment that he made, can we get Drea, his ex-wife, you know, to call Peachy Tea Time? And let's straighten that out.
The one that was hog tied.
Yeah. Let's get this straightened out, because all this is...
We is not laughing that she was hog tied.
No.
We is not laughing
we're not.
that she was hog tied, okay? We black.
Yes, we
and
are.
we laugh at everything.
Hey, that's how we stay young.
We just make a joke out of everything.
You know, gotta laugh to keep from crying.
But we do not want to see nobody getting hog tied. Especially not forcefully. You know, some people want to get hog tied. They choose to get hog tied.
Life choices.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, is you want to do. That's on you. But if you are forced to get hog tied, we ain't laughing at you. All right, y'all. Let's get into our last topic for the night, which is the mass shooting in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm gonna play this first clip, and then when we come back, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. I don't like it, but I'm gonna show it to y'all anyways. Here we go.
With the search for suspects in the deadly mass shooting overnight at a popular entertainment district in Birmingham, Alabama. 4 people were killed and 17 injured outside a cigar and hookah lounge. Authorities say at least 1 person was targeted in the shooting. The other victims were caught in the crossfire. Police say a car drove to the 5 Point South area and multiple gunmen opened fire, then fled the scene. Police recovered about 100 shell casings. Investigators are working with the FBI and other law enforcement agencies, urging anyone with with information to contact authorities. The city's mayor says the shooting is part of the gun violence crisis in America, saying, quote, when America gets a cold, it's possible that Birmingham gets the flu. We do want to warn you, some of the video images may be disturbing. ABC's Stephanie Ramos leads us off tonight.
Tonight, police are calling the deadly gunfire that tore through a popular nightlife district in Birmingham, Alabama, wounding more than a dozen people, a targeted shooting. At least one of the 4 killed believed to be an intended target.
We believe that there was a hit, if you will, on that particular person, as far as, someone was willing to pay money to have that person killed.
Around 11 p.m. on Saturday, police racing to the city's historic 5 Points South area near the campus of the University of Alabama at Birmingham, finding at least 21 victims.
So probably about 5 or 6 that went out on the stretcher that I saw. I'm sure it was probably more.
Authorities say multiple suspects jumped out of a vehicle, opening fire on a group standing outside, and then fled. Investigators now say they believe the firearms involved in the shooting were converted to fully automatic using a so-called gun switch. Around 100 shell casings collected at the scene. Tonight, police say no arrests have been made as they plead for the public's help.
First thing, and the priority is to get these shooters, find these shooters and get them off our streets.
Lindsay, police say the shooting likely stemmed from a separate incident. Most of the victims were caught in the crossfire. Authorities have now partnered with the ATF and the FBI as they continue their investigation.
Wow.
All right, y'all. So first and foremost, I want to say shout out to Birmingham, Alabama mayor. Is Randolph Woodfin. He was born May 29th of 1981. Very, very young. Very young. They had a big issue in Birmingham. I showed y'all that clip. I think maybe last year. They did not want him to be the mayor. They felt like he was too young. But he came in, stood 10 toes down, and he doing this thing.
Sometimes
so
it
shout
takes
out
the
to
young
him.
ones. All this violence that's going on, it is the young ones. And with him being as young as he is, he's more closely, that can relate to the ones that are out there committing all these senseless violence. So he would, as far as in my opinion, he can relate. He will be able to, he'll know how to resolve issues because he knows what they're thinking, how they're thinking. And in my opinion, but you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I've listened to a lot of clips on this story. I've actually listened to that whole what is it called? Press conference with the mayor. And one of the things that the mayor said is that they can't do it in Birmingham alone. The police officers in Birmingham can't do it alone. But he feel like the U.S. have the tools for them. They just need to give them the tools. He was like, this should not be going on at all. So we're going to get into the next clip. After this next clip, then that's when I'm going to present you all with a lot of the things that I found. Here we go.
On the air with the Alabama manhunt for whoever's behind what police describe as a possible murder for hire plot that led to a mass shooting in Birmingham. 4 people killed, 17 others hurt, dozens of shots fired in that alleged targeted hit. You can see the chaotic scene overnight outside a cigar lounge not far from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. The search is now on for multiple suspects, with local police working with federal law enforcement and the mayor pledging to do everything they can to take these killers off the streets. Our Priya Shrithar is there, and a warning, some of this footage is disturbing.
Tonight, an urgent manhunt underway in Birmingham, Alabama, after authorities say shots were fired outside of a hookah and cigar lounge in a crowded entertainment district just after 11 p.m. Saturday night. Officials say multiple suspects got out of a vehicle and opened fire, killing 4 and injuring 17 others.
You got to go that way. You got to go that way.
Authorities believe the attack was targeted and say a fully automatic weapon was used before the suspects fled the scene by vehicle.
We believe the individual that was targeted is among the deceased. We believe that there was a hit, if you will, on that particular person, as far as, someone was willing to pay money to have that person killed.
Tonight, officials relying on the community and using surveillance video in their search.
We know that there are people in our community who do have information, who know who's responsible, who know what led up to this.
Derek Gunn was near the scene last night.
At first, we thought, what was that? A backfire or something? And then we heard 2 or 3 more, and then we heard the bap, 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 and literally everybody on the patio, we hit the deck. We hit the ground.
And as this community grapples with the tragedy, the search for the suspects goes on.
Our desire, our priority is to take killers and shooters off the streets. We owe it to the victims. We owe it to the victims' families. We owe it to the victims who are no longer with us.
Priya is joining us now. And Priya, officials think the shooters are still in Birmingham?
That's right, Hallie. The police chief tells me he does believe the suspects are in the Birmingham area, and this could potentially be gang related, but of course, they're still investigating.
All right, y'all. So y'all just heard it before I even say anything that they believe it was gang related. So let me put this up on the screen. Allegedly. Make that very clear. So I was listening to a podcast called The Family. I listen to his podcast all the time. Y'all, please go check it out. It is on YouTube. He is dope. He takes one story where I bring several stories. He takes one story and dissect that one story for his show, which is dope. But, everybody like to do what they do. And I like to bring y'all more than one story. I don't do too much dissecting because a lot of this stuff that goes on out here, I hate to say it, yes, a lot of these stuff is innocent bystanders getting killed. But it's a reason behind everything. When you are an innocent bystander, that just means that it wasn't meant for you. It was meant for somebody else. You just was there. I hate to say it like that, but that's what innocent bystander is. It wasn't for you. You was just there. And I don't even like to use that. Wrong place at the wrong time. I don't like to use that at all. Because my friend / sister, shout out to Tiffany, her son was at grandma's house. And the house got shot up. And he got killed at the age of 12. So was that the wrong place at the wrong time? No, you're at grandma's house. So after that happened, that's when I stopped saying the wrong place at the wrong time. But innocent bystanders, my heart goes out to every last one of them that was murdered. Every last one of them. And I'm not just talking about during this tragedy. I'm talking about all tragedies. My heart goes out to them and their families. The 4 people that I'm finna show y'all right now, my heart goes out to them, their families. Rest in peace to these 4 people. I wish I knew more to say to the families, but I don't know what else to say. It's just sad that you can't go anywhere and have a good time. They wasn't inside partying, y'all. We talking 11 o'clock, they said. 11 o'clock, especially if you my age, 11 o'clock, that's when we first getting out. We're not, if the party start at 9, we ain't coming at 9. We coming about 11. And we're going to stay to the end. Some people, they do come early so that they can leave early and go to bed. But me, I'm going to come a little late because I want to stay to the end. So I'm going to come around 11, 11:30, especially at a club when I used to go. Okay? Now, these people were standing outside in line, waiting to get in. How many times have y'all stayed outside in line, waiting to get in? I don't care what it was. It could be an event for empowering Black women. 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to stand in line. I went to a Killer Mike event. I had to stand in line. And these people were in line and then boom, somebody just come up, let off 100 rounds, which is not the guns that's supposed to be here in the United States for us to use. For us to use, I'll repeat.
Well, they converted the guns.
They converted it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they made them street guns.
Yep. So I do not have a listing. Oh, yes, I do. No, I don't. I have a listing of the names, but I don't have who is who. I'll say that. So I'm gonna give you the listing of the names, and then I'll show you pictures of the people. But the only person that I know for sure is this young lady, because she was the only young lady that was murdered that night. And her name is Anitra Holloman. Now, the guy that's next to her, that is her boyfriend. He was murdered a year ago, allegedly. This was her boyfriend, and he was murdered a year ago. Now, the other young men, let me take them down because I don't want y'all to be like, well, she said this. I'm telling y'all now, I don't know who name is who. But Taj Booker, Carlos McCain, and Roderick Patterson Jr. These young men was murdered that I'm finna show y'all. One of these young men was the targeted man. So you're targeting one person, but you have shot up 21 people, and 4 of them are deceased, including the person that you were trying to get. To hell with you. Let me put up my banner for if you know something, say something. You know how we do over here. You know, we want people to speak out. We don't do no, oh, we don't snitch over here. Nah, we don't play those games over here. If y'all want to live a productive life and you want to be able to go to Walmart and not have to watch behind your back, baby, you better start telling on these folks in your community.
Get them off the street.
Get them off the streets. If you want your kids to be able to play outside while you in the kitchen cooking, instead of sitting in the living room looking out the picture window at every move that they do,
Or having to be outside with them and can't fix.
or have to be outside with them and can't fix the meal, you better get these folks off the street, because at the end of the day, your family is more important than these folks, these killers. And that's all I got to say on that. But let's go ahead and bring up these people. This is one of the young men.
Taj.
Why you say that?
No, he looks
That's
like
a cross.
Taj.
Oh,
No, he looks like a Taj. I just-
okay.
Yeah.
Then we got him. These are all the people that lost their life. And then we got him. And again, only one young lady. This was her boyfriend that was killed a year before her. So those are the total of 4 people. I want to show this right here. This says that ish was so Badusi. Badusa. What they call it? Badusa. Folks waited till he was trying to say our. Folks waited till our backs was turned to make they move. Watch this though. What does that tell you, Dawn? When he say watch this though? Retaliation all day long. He said, watch this though. Paige Ride, Carlos Gray, Taj Booker. On Trigger, I'ma kill some about you. So for those that don't understand that last part, basically what he's saying is those people that was murdered, he said on his gun, he gonna kill something about y'all.
So that,
and then he got the little time clock thing, the little time thing. Basically say only time will tell.
And not only from what I'm getting out of this message, it may not be those who pulled the trigger to kill those 4, but it will be somebody that is closely related to you, somebody that you love. That's the message.
By him saying, I'm gonna kill something.
Something about you.
Something about you. It could be your mama,
yes,
your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your guy sister, your guy brother, anybody. Sad. I think these are all the same. Yeah. And then I want to read this one. Let me take off allegedly. I done told y'all it's allegedly. No, not that one. I don't want to take that off. Hold on. And we almost at the end of the show, y'all. This was somebody that was there, and he said I was at Hush waiting in line when all of a sudden over 100 shots went off. I start running, then out of nowhere I can't feel my leg. I fall. When I get up, I look back and just see bodies laid out and smoke everywhere. I managed to make my way over to a diner and they flagged a cop down. But my friend clutched the bias, saved my life. He came back for me. He was hit himself, but he went to grab his car and immediately took me to UAB. That's a hospital, y'all. University of Alabama. I had a bullet enter my left butt cheek and come out of my thigh, millimeters from my main artery.
Wow.
UAB's trauma team did amazing work. They got everyone checked and looked at and saved many, many lives last night. But please keep those who didn't make it and their families in your prayers, guys. It was an imagine I'll never forget.
Okay, I got a question about one of the comments in this. He said that he made his way over to a diner and had the flag down a cop.
They flagged down the cop.
Okay, but with all that shooting going on, the smoke and people screaming and running, you got to flag down a cop?
Exactly. It was so many people, I guess.
I know, but
maybe the cops got to go and try to get to all the other people, maybe.
They should have been on their way. I mean,
Mm-mm.
they should have been on their way, already in motion, if not all. But you got to flag. Hey, come on over here. You know, there's I got shot, and there's a lot of people on the ground. You got to flag down a cop when all this is going on.
All
So that
this is
goes to
going
show you
on.
that there's. I mean, that place is a very popular place at the University of Alabama.
Yes, a
Okay,
very popular place. I think the whole strip is very popular.
So, in my opinion, that place ought to be heavily, engulfed with police officers.
I agree.
With law enforcement. But to have to flag down a cop and so it's like there's no police in the area when we got we got this busy, strip. There's something going on every weekend.
Exactly.
Police presence should have already been there.
Yep.
And that if it was, and this is where the mayor needs help. This is where he needs resources to put more police officers on the street to populate these busy high traffic areas, and maybe the senseless killings probably would not have happened.
Yep, I
My
agree.
opinion.
I agree 100%. And I've been saying that for so many times here on PGT Time that these people, these officers, they know these things are going on in these communities. If you have somebody, I don't care where you are, Chicago, Houston, Atlanta, New Orleans, wherever. If you have somebody that's doing the party and they putting it on social media, these officers should know it's gonna be a lot of people there.
Because
Let's
they
go
are
ahead and
on
go.
social media combing, people's pages.
Pages, yes. A lot of these officers want to get paid. They want to get paid to come and secure your parties. So if you know that there's gonna be a party and it's gonna be a block party, it's gonna be big, whatever, but you didn't get paid, still go and save our lives. Still, and I'm not saying just because the police is there, ain't nobody gonna act a fool. I'm not saying that at all. But baby,
But in numbers, when the police officers are showing up in numbers, it's not.
they gonna think twice.
Yes, they will.
They gonna think twice. They gonna ride right on past. Oh look, man, they got all the police. Let's go and get up out of here. We'll catch them next go round.
Flash them red, white, and blue lights.
Exactly. And if you guys want to be protected just as well, depending on where you are, I'm gonna say that depending on what city and state that you're in, because a lot of people want to drink, they want to get high. smoke weed, and you can't do that in front of the police officers if they're there securing the premises. So, with that being said, if you out there in Detroit, wherever, get y'all some security. Y'all are legal. Y'all are recreational. Y'all can walk up and down the street. You could be on the news smoking weed. Make sure security is out there. You do not have nothing to hide from the security unless you out there just trying to do crack cocaine.
How much does it cost to save a life? You know,
And some of
4
these
lives.
officers is like $75 per hour.
For a business that is popular as Hush, it's a hookah lounge. You got a line out the door. $75 an hour for 4 hours is not a lot of
It's not.
money at all.
It's not. Not with the money that you know you finna make.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to show that we got this last clip of the mass shooting. And then we're out of here for the night. I gotta show Dawn all the rest of the cups. All the rest of the cups, y'all. We got so many out there. Please donate, y'all. Donate. That's basically what it is. You donating the Peachy Tea Time. Okay? And you get a gift. You get something. You know, you're not giving to me for free. You're getting something in return. So please go ahead, get these cups. They come with metal straws.
And what's the metal straw for?
To go in your cup.
But I mean, is there a purpose for the metal straw? Does it keep the drink as you're sipping through the straw?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. It keeps it warm and cold. And you will definitely notice that when you try it. Then it also comes with the cleaner for the straw.
Okay.
Clean your straw.
I was wondering what that was for.
Yeah, it cleans the straw. So please, y'all, make sure y'all purchase. If you go on my page, you will see all the different designs, and I'll ship it out to your house. I sure will.
We have to keep Peachy Tea Time online to continue to bring us the awareness.
That's
So,
all it's about.
Yes, come
That's
on, guys.
exactly
Like,
what it's
share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into this last clip for the night. It is still with the mass shooting. This is more of a update. So here we go.
A huge search for suspects is underway this morning after a mass shooting outside a cigar lounge in Birmingham, Alabama. Police believe multiple shooters opened fire on Saturday night, killing at least 4 people and wounding 17 others. Christian Benavides has the latest on the investigation.
Chaos on the streets of Birmingham, Alabama, as multiple shooters opened fire outside a hookah lounge during what police are calling a targeted hit. At least 4 people were killed.
I am beyond blessed because even the doctor told me the bullet was millimeters away from my artery.
24-year-old Gabriel Islami was one of more than 20 people shot while waiting in line to enter the lounge. He was celebrating a high school reunion with friends.
All of a sudden, you just hear gunshots, and everybody just takes off running. Before I know it, I can't feel my leg, and I just fall to the ground. There's bodies laying out on the sidewalk. There's gun smoke covering the area. It's a nightmare.
What sort of injury did you have?
So I had a bullet enter me through my left buttocks, and it went straight through me out of my inner thigh.
Police say multiple shooters targeted one of the 4 people killed and fled in a vehicle.
We believe that there was a hit. Someone was willing to pay money to have that person killed.
More than 100 shell casings were recovered from the scene. Police believe at least one weapon was outfitted with an illegal Glock switch, which allows a handgun to fire as fully automatic.
This is not the first quadruple homicide we've had in 2024.
Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin is fed up with the gun violence.
Do not tell me this is not solvable. Do not tell me this is only on the police to solve. Elected officials, locally, statewide, and nationally have a duty to solve this American crisis.
Gabriel, the survivor that we spoke to, said that the shooting lasted between 6 to 8 seconds. Officials say that the suspects meant to target a single individual, and yet they indiscriminately opened fire on everyone who was here.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know anything about the area the University of Alabama is in, but based on the witnesses, it looked like a diverse group of people. So you really can't just stereotype that it was just, you know, a black area, black crime on black crime, black on black crime. So my question is, just because it was a diverse group of people, do you think that they will come in and try to, come in and give more resources to help solve the
No,
crime?
no, crime going on everywhere. I hate to say it like that, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I hate to say it like that. But crime is going on everywhere. They is not studying Birmingham, Alabama. They would give to Atlanta. They would give to Houston. They would give to New Orleans, Chicago, before Birmingham, Alabama. One thing the mayor said was he always tried to, well, not always tried to, but he always say that um, when when Alabama gets, when America gets a cold, Alabama gets the flu.
Explain that.
Basically saying a lot of damage, tragedy, like really, really hardcore stuff happens to Birmingham, Alabama.
No one cares.
And nobody cares. And they get hit hard. But it's so many other cities that get hit hard that y'all don't never even hear stories about. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to put these stories out. But I want to read this to y'all. This is about the, let me see, update. This was updated on September 23rd today. This was updated today at 10:43 p.m. With the mass shooting. The reward for Crime Stoppers. If you know something, say something. I'm sure y'all need this money. $100,000. I've never seen this before. Never. And Crime Stoppers put up 50,000, if I'm not mistaken, of that 100,000. And they said Crime Stoppers has never done anything like this before.
I have not heard of that happening
Yep.
either.
So
That's a huge reward.
That's a huge
and
reward.
hopefully that amount
Will
of
entice
money,
people.
yes, will bring somebody else. Because just like you just said, somebody needs that money. Christmas time is coming.
I need it.
Yeah.
I don't live there.
Only we knew.
I don't live there. So I don't know who did what. But I do want to read this to y'all. And then we're going to end the show. Authorities in Birmingham, Alabama are offering a combined reward of up to $100,000 for information. And this is CNN News. For information to help identify multiple people who opened fire in a bustling entertainment district Saturday night as part of what they called a targeted hit that left 4 dead and 17 injured, including many bystanders caught in the barrage of bullets. You gotta remember, somebody probably got grazed, and they're not including them. You know, so officers responded to reports of a shooting in 5 Points South in Birmingham after 11 p.m. to find 3 unresponsive people who were later declared dead, according to Birmingham police officer Truman Fitzgerald. A 4th victim, a man, was pronounced deceased at an area hospital, according to the hospital staff. Police identified the 4 people killed as Atrina Holloman, 21 years old, Taj Booker, 27, Carlos McCain, 27, and Roderick Lynn Patterson Jr., 26. Baby, they still had their life ahead of them. Taj Booker was attending an alumni celebration event with his cousin when the shooting occurred. Sheila Everson, Booker's aunt, told CNN Monday. Booker worked for a local construction company and loved to play video games, Evanston said. He is. That's what you said. You said he looked like a Taj.
Mm-hmm.
This is Taj because it shows it on the broadcast.
Yeah.
So this is Taj. He was a working man and just got caught up. Innocent bystander. He was not the type of kid who would go out to nightclubs, Everson said. Taj was adorable. He was just like a teddy bear, the sweetest person ever. He wouldn't harm anybody. He was a no drama type of guy. He was always helping people. Everson says she is praying for others who have lost loved ones in the incident. 17 other people were injured, according to Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman. At least 4 victims have life threatening injuries. Fitzgerald said 12 of the injured victims have been released and 5 remain in the hospital. Fitzgerald said at a Monday news conference, which was today. Yeah, today, Monday. With no suspect in custody, the Birmingham Police Department is partnering with the FBI and other agencies to investigate, urging anyone with information to come forward. Authorities have received more than 50 tips on the case. Good job, y'all.
Yes, yes.
Good job. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We need more, but at least we got
the
that.
street.
Exactly.
They have no regards for your life or mine.
Exactly. They'll take us down in a heartbeat.
Yes.
According to Frank Bearfield Jr., chair of Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama, that there was 50 tips. Carlton Peoples, special agent in charge at the FBI's Birmingham field office, said the FBI is providing additional resources to local authorities to aid in the investigation. So they got everybody that they could think of.
About time.
Yes, they even they got the ATF. The ATF is involved, the FBI plus the police department. Our federal partners have been tremendous help so far in working through a lot of information and evidence that we have received, Fitzgerald said, noting police are looking at surveillance video from the area of the shooting. These folks gonna get caught.
Yes, they are. Because when ATF, FBI involved, and they may already have answers. Somebody's already, something is already went down, and we will never know until it happens.
And they
Because
said
they are not trying to compromise this case. This is a big one. They are not trying to compromise it at all.
I tell y'all all the time, when stuff go nationwide and social media get a hold of it, they do not want to be embarrassed. They gonna work and work and work and work until they solve the case. So it says, here's what we know about the mass shooting. Targeted attack. Police believe the shooters were carrying out a hit on one person and the other victims were caught in the crossfire. So basically, y'all, somebody was paid to do this, allegedly. Somebody was paid to do this. It wasn't that this guy did something to them. They just was like, hey, I give y'all a G. I give y'all 2 G's. Go and light that shit up. And they were like, okay, I go. I need the money.
And for them to already know that much information,
exactly.
That's why they already caught. These people are already caught. We just waiting for them to get sentenced. But for them to know that much information, to even know who the target was, and that the target did get shot. So somebody's already talking. Justice is going to prevail on this incident right here.
Yep. And for something like that to happen at the nightclub, you better believe the streets is talking. They know who did this. They know who did this. It probably was already lingering around that they was gonna come up and shoot that place up if they find out that they was there.
And
the guy.
With that reward money, Cha-ching! Somebody's gonna have a good Christmas.
They sure is. They a good Christmas, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, everything. Father's Day, all that. They definitely gonna ball out for New Year's Eve. I'm telling you. So it also says that someone was willing to pay money to have that person killed. Thurman says Sunday. Detectives are still working to determine who may have been the intended target of the shooting. Y'all gotta remember the targeted person, they took him out. They came, they knew who they wanted, they got them, but they were still reckless because they got many, many others that had nothing to do with this because y'all only wanted that one person.
And
that one person.
ATF have to be involved with that type of the illegal gun that's on the streets now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It said detectives are still working to determine who may have been the intended target of the shooting. Police are not discussing whether they know. Police are not discussing whether the shooting was tied to gang activity. They know that too. It was tied to gang activity and will not confirm if the intended target was among those killed. Well, they already told us that they was. Even though this was updated tonight, that's a lie because we done seen the news broadcast saying that the targeted person has been shot and killed. More than 100 shell casings were recovered from the scene. Thurman added, the city is committed to finding the shooters involved. Randall Woodruff, which is the mayor, told CNN, our focus and our priority is literally the shooter or shooters who committed this heinous crime to make sure we can take them off the streets, he said.
Kudos to him for working so hard and diligently
At such a young age.
on bringing in the feds, the federal government, to help with this
FBI,
tragedy.
all of them.
Yes, so kudos to him. Even as young as he is, I think he's doing an excellent job. So, Mr. Mayor Randolph of Birmingham, hats off to you, sir.
Someone say something.
Is that Dawn?
Yes, that's Dawn.
Yeah, but who's Chops? Traveling with Chops. Oh, that's Wendell. Hey, I wasn't even looking at this picture.
That is Wendell, my friend, my photographer.
I remember his daughter.
Savannah.
Yes, I remember a picture of him and Savannah on TikTok. And,
They look just alike.
Oh my God, yes.
Look, he
Hey,
laughing.
Wendell.
Yes, Wendell is my photographer, my friend. I love him dearly. We have been friends since 12, 13 years old. Still rocking it out to this day. We will be doing some more photos. I know y'all like, Miss Peachy, your hair is short now. Where is the photos? Don't worry, they are coming very, very soon. Me and Wendell have been working so hard, side by side, trying to make money, trying to get stuff out there and everything. He has his own brand just as well called Zenergy, not energy, Zenergy. All right, so I will have him on. Hopefully one day real soon where he could talk about his brand and what he got going on. Wendell, I got you on your cup. Wendell said, I need my cup by Friday. Me and wifey need our cups by Friday. So I got you. I will be helping to design Zenergy for him. He already have a design, but I'm just gonna put my extra creativityness on it.
That special touch.
That special touch, exactly. But again, you guys, I love you all so much. Yes, Zenergy life, baby.
This was a very great show.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for
inviting
coming. Oh, she's choking over here. Poolie done spilled her water that was in the cup. So again, y'all, I want to say rest in peace to these 4 people that has lost their lives in this mass shooting. This young lady, she lost her life in the mass shooting. The young man is her boyfriend. that she lost a year ago due to gun violence. So we are out of here, y'all. I love you all so much. Don, is there anything you want to say before we leave? She was choking out there. I don't know if she got nothing to say or not. No, she don't have anything to say. Cut her mic. Cut her mic. Cut her mic now. We don't have a way of doing that besides just unplugging her. No, I just play. I ain't gonna unplug it, y'all.
Bye,
Y'all know
everybody.
we laugh. Y'all know we laugh.
Thank you.
She probably over there right now. Would you please hurry over and end this? Because I keep coughing. You are so welcome, Carmen. I love you. I love you. I love you, Carmen. And I love each and every one of you just as well. Again, please don't forget to tune in. Tune in on Wednesday. I must say, this might be one of the biggest stories that has hit nationwide that I have covered.
Okay.
Since I've been doing PGT time.
I might be here on Wednesday, so hopefully I'll be able to join you. I'm asking.
We will see.
Okay.
We will see. Look.
Okay.
Wendell, don't you be out there laughing. We will see. We will definitely see. It all depends on how many family members that she have on just as well. So we will
the
see.
families will be here. I mean, be on your show.
Not here at my house.
No, but on your show. I mean, this is.
Yeah, she might bring her family.
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah, she's gonna be on the show.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
My bad. My misunderstanding.
Yeah, every Wednesday we have families that
Gotcha.
come on every
okay,
Wednesday.
so no, I will definitely sit back and let you do your
Okay,
thing
girl.
with them.
Okay, I see you, girl. I see you. I see you. So she gonna let me sit back. But it'll be me, Jason, and of course Charlotte, our counselor. She will be on, and the mother, we call her Mika Forson. She is the mother of Senior Airman Roger Forson, and then months later, her son was murdered by the streets.
Such a tragedy.
So Senior Airman was murdered by the police, and Andre Forson was murdered by the streets. So this has been hard for her. It's been very, very hard for her. One thing that has happened that put a smile on her face is that she got married. She got married after her second son was murdered. It was still hard for her because neither one of her boys was able to walk her down the aisle, but her nephew was able to walk her down the aisle. So that's always a blessing. Yeah. So please tune in, y'all, on Wednesday to see this show. You do not want to miss it. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. All right, y'all. We out of here.
Yay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for
Dawn.
joining us. You are so welcome.
Yeah. This was a peachy
I love
fan
it.
takeover, baby. She done took over the show. Took over the show.
I'm sorry, guys. But
That's
I
how it's
enjoyed
supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And we enjoyed you too just as well. So y'all, we finna go ahead and end the show. I'm finna end it with our commercial. And then you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. You gotta listen to my babies. Here we go.
Yeah.
And it opens the door. He's seen holding a
Please like, share, and subscribe. Dawn just reminded me.
and it opens the door. He's seen holding a handgun that was legally owned, according to his family. The deputy orders him to step back, then fires.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
312, shots fired. Suspect down.
Okaloosa Sheriff Eric Aiden says his department released the video to be transparent.
No determination has been made as to whether the deputy's actions were justified or not.
Fortson's mother, Mika, says her son was FaceTiming with his girlfriend during the shooting. The girlfriend told the family the deputy said something not on the body cam video released today.
They just said, oh yeah, he shot up. He shot up. My baby was shot up.